you know.
Do you let people tape your shows?
Sure.
If they really want to.
If they really want to.
You mean like from the soundboard?
Yeah, from the soundboard.
Ooh,
or
I don't know.
like
I don't know if
mics
we've
or
ever done
whatever.
it from the soundboard, but we're totally down with people
You trading
recording
your
our
stuff?
shows. Yeah,
Yeah.
sure.
I asked you about the follow-up to the first record already, but seriously, again, like, there's this long delay from when you're doing all this press till the record hits in January. Are there other plans between now and then when the record drops?
Yeah, definitely. We're going to Europe next week and playing a couple shows. Then we're going to the West Coast and doing a 2-week California tour, which we're all really excited about. And after that, we're going to Japan and Australia. So we're pretty much busy throughout the fall. And it's exciting because we've recorded an album, but at this point, not many people have heard it. And we're sort of hashing out how to play those songs live and bringing them to people. So I'm looking forward to it.
What's going on in New York now? There seems to be a real resurgence of music coming out of New York City, whether it's, you know, Gaslight or you guys or other bands that, you know, is there something in particular that you think is going on?
Well,
I feel like people are always making music in New York. It's such a big city. Yeah.
it's funny that you bring up New York. I think Toronto's really happening.
Yeah.
Well, last night I was hanging out with Dave from Tokyo Police Club
Right.
and Luke from Born Ruffians, and they seem like they're making some awesome stuff now, I think.
It
So
kinda
Toronto's, I mean,
It's kind of like the indie music scene really is really happening, right? Like, I mean, I guess maybe the explosion of the internet and all of these sites online is kind of what's leading to people to make so much more music, you know? Is that... Do you guys Twitter or Facebook or any of that stuff?
yeah, we're both on Twitter.
Yeah.
Everyone except for the drummer. Our drummer refuses to join Twitter.
He is not going to join.
Maybe he will one day.
I think he will eventually.
And then we're also planning on setting up some kind of a band Twitter where that would be only like band-related news.
Right. Only band-related news. So
Yeah.
not like you're drinking horchata, but
Exactly.
that you're actually playing a gig or
Yeah.
find me for free tickets to tonight's show. Right? Like, people
Yeah.
do that.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
Shaquille O'Neal will do that. Like, he'll tweet
Yeah, he wants
that,
to hang out with somebody.
Yeah.
He's at a bar. And he said, yeah, come hang out.
come hang out and we'll give you free tickets to the game. He can do that probably because he's making that kind of coin, right? Give away NBA
Shaquille's
tickets.
an incredibly powerful man.
Yeah.
Definitely.
What are you guys listening to now? Aside from your music, you mentioned the Arctic Monkeys before we sat down. Is there anything else that's tweaking your ear right now that is really cool?
I can't. Yeah, that new Tokyo Police Club record. I heard a little bit of last night. Sounded really awesome. I'm excited for that. I'm trying to think.
It's weird because when you're always listening to music, it's hard to sort of just say, oh, there's this one thing I've been
Right.
listening to. I've been listening a lot to this record by Sparks called Number One in Heaven that was made with Giorgio Moroder, that the production's kind of been blowing my mind, and the songs are really, really good on that record. So that's been one thing that I've been listening to a lot lately.
Cool. And you said the new Tokyo Police Club that's not out yet.
Just one of the couple songs that I heard last night that got me pretty excited for some new music. But I'm trying to think about what else like I've just had on rotation. Maybe like some classic Madonna,
Really?
like the song "I'll Remember" from the With Honor soundtrack.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
That's so romantic.
Yeah.
And I've actually been listening to the dance mix of Like a Prayer a lot lately,
yeah?
too.
Wow.
We
There's a
didn't talk
version-
about this.
There's a version of Like a Prayer that's just like the a cappella only. It's like really weird. Someone played it at a club
really?
one time. I thought it was a
It's
terrible
just the
idea
acapella?
because there's no beat. The
There's no
beat
beat?
never drops.
Oh,
wow.
You keep thinking it's going to, and it doesn't.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Contra doesn't drop till January. You said you're going on the road. You're going over to Europe, and then you're playing some West Coast shows. Anything else? I mean, it's a pretty significant stretch of time before the record drops. Are there any others?
Doesn't feel like that to us.
Really?
We've got every day planned out.
Every day planned out.
Kind of, yeah.
Cool. Well, thanks for taking the time, and thanks
Thanks for having us.
Yeah.
and thanks for the record. It's a great record, and we're excited for other people to hear it.
Great.
Cool.
Cheers.
Cool.
Thanks,
Sounds
guys.
good.